Good morning, welcome to stretch this morning. We're not going to need any props, so it's just going to be us moving and breathing and stretching and just starting out today feeling good. So I hope everybody's been able to stay cool in this really hot weather, finding a nice spot to chill out, and we'll just begin in a moment. Okay, hey everyone, I think we can get started now. So let's just start this morning by marching in place, just getting warmed up. We don't want to move to sweat, we just want to move to get the synovial fluids moving around in our body, kind of like oiling your car before we do any stretches. So it's just a nice light march. And let's take a nice deep inhale together. So raising the arms overhead, inhaling deeply. Fill up the chest, fill up the belly, and then exhale. Keep the legs going. One more time, inhale, raise the arms up. And exhale. Let's take those legs wide. And we're going to begin to come up on the toes. So just tapping the toe, rocking side to side. And that's going to be it for the lower half movement. Let's add the arms just by reaching out in front. Once again, just getting a little bit of mobility in the shoulders and the upper back. Side to side. No rush. Like I said, not really trying to build up a whole lot of heat. Just get a little bit of movement going this morning. And let's reach over top. So really reaching up, reaching those fingers up towards the ceiling. Getting a nice full stretch on either side of the body. Bottom half still doing the same, nice little toe tap. Let's go around to the front again. And then just reaching down. So just reaching down between the legs, not too far. And then coming back to center. Let the arms go, keep the legs going, and just begin to lift the knee now. Just lifting the knee up. And maybe you might want to take your hands and just touch the opposite knee. Again, just getting a little bit of mobility here, a little bit of movement. And we're going to go into hamstring curls right here. And again, you can touch your toes or your heels at the back. Just keeping the arms moving. Let's take it back to the knees. And back to the heels. And just step side to side. Let the arms go, shake them out. And just bring the heart rate down a little bit. I'm sure it went up a bit while we were doing all that movement. And then just marching. Let's take a nice deep breath in again. Really filling up the chest and the belly. And let it all out. One more time, inhaling. And exhaling, and you can let your feet come to stillness. So take your feet about hip width apart. One more time, inhaling, raising the arms overhead. Let's keep the arms up. We're going to take the right hand into the left hand. We're going to reach up with an inhale. And as you exhale, come over to the side. As you're coming to the side though, keep stretching like you're reaching with those fingers. You're going to feel a nice stretch in through the side body, through the obliques, opening up the rib cage on the right, and let's breathe into that open space. And as you exhale, come on back up. Switch hands now, taking the left hand into the right. With an inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, coming on over to the right side again. Really stretching those fingers up towards the ceiling and feeling that nice full stretch through the left side of the body, through the obliques, opening up the left rib cage there. Take a nice deep breath into that space. And as you exhale, come on back up. Exhale, lowering the arms. Inhale, raise again. And as you exhale, we're going to bend from the waist forward. So you're coming all the way down into a forward fold. Bend your knees. Let your belly relax on top of your thighs. And just let your head and your neck relax. Arms relax. Taking maybe the elbows in the opposite hands. And just really feeling like a rag doll here. Letting it all stretch out through the spine, through the back, through the lower back there. Back of the legs. And go ahead and take any movement that feels good. You might want to nod your head, shake your head. Maybe flow side to side. Whatever feels good, just really letting it all go. Just taking a few breaths here. And then let go of the hands. Bend the knees. And just walk your hands up till they're on top of your thighs. So we're going to keep the knees bent. I'm going to do a few cat-cows here. So come to kind of a flat back position. And with an inhale, lower the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chest up for cat. And as you exhale, tuck in the tailbone, bring the belly button up, rounding the back, and the chin comes to the chest. Inhaling, lower the belly, lift the tailbone, lift your gaze up, opening the heart, keeping the ears away from the shoulders. Cat, we're going to do the opposite. Belly button comes up, tucking in. Inhaling, cow. And exhaling, cat. Getting a good flexion and extension of the spine here. And then just come to a flat back. Let the hands go forward. Fold one more time. Really generously bend your feet and come up one vertebrae at a time until you're standing. Roll the shoulders back. Roll them forward. Lift them up to the ears. And push them down. Okay, and just relax. Take your hands out in front. Cross your fingers together. Round the back. Really pressing away from the body with your hands. Shoulder blades will be coming apart. Maybe you bring your thumbs up like goalposts for football. And then let's flip it around so those goalposts are facing down. Just a little bit of a different feel to the same sort of a stretch. And then lower the arms, shake them out. And let's open the chest now. So we're going to take the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Or if that's too difficult or you don't quite meet that far, then go ahead and just take your hands behind like you're holding a beach ball. You're going to take those fingers behind the back. Bring the shoulder blades together. So now you're opening up the chest. Take the feet nice and wide. Opening up that chest, we're going to take both feet and turn them to the right. If you need to just take them a little bit of wider stance, go ahead for balance. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward like you're looking down into a pond. A little bit of balance here. And you can keep your hands at the base of your spine, or you can go ahead and lift them up. But remember to keep your shoulder blades together. And then come on back up. Let go of the arms, turning to the front. Once again, we're going to forward fold at the hips with the wide legs. Coming all the way down. If you need to bend your legs, go ahead. Your knees, actually, they should be slightly bent anyway. Hands come down to the ground. Let's walk over to the right side, getting a nice stretch in through the inner left thigh. Hello, Lacey. Stretching it out. And come on back. Leave the left hand down, either flat or even on your fingertips is fine. We're going to take that right hand and we're just going to raise it up. Getting a nice twist while we're down here. Keep breathing. And then exhale, bring that hand down. Let's walk over to the left side now. Getting a nice stretch in through the inner right thigh. Holding it here. And then walking the hands back to the center. This time leaving your right hand down or on your fingertips. Knees can be bent, and let's just bring the left arm up. Coming into a nice spinal twist. Holding it there for a moment. Doesn't matter how high your arm comes. You just want to feel that in your spine. And then lowering back down. Bend the knees generously. And let's roll all the way up. Go ahead and give yourself a roll back again. Let's take those hands behind the back again. Either holding a ball, intertwining your fingers, whatever works for you. But opening up the chest and bringing the shoulder blades together. We don't get to do this very often as we hunch over our cars and our desks. We're going to turn both feet now to the left. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to come on down. Once again, you can lift those arms up, but keep the shoulder blades together. Keep the chest open. This is the true goal here. Taking a few breaths, looking down into the pond. And then inhale, come on back up. Coming around to the center. Shake it out, and let's just heel toe those feet back together. We're going to take the left leg forward and the right leg's going to come back. Make sure the heel is planted on the right leg that's at the back, and you're going to bend the front knee so that it's over top of your ankles. We're coming into a bit of a lunge here. And as we're here, bring the arm across. Just holding it for a moment. And then release the arm. Come up high on the back toe. Flex your hips forward, your right hip forward, so you're feeling a stretch in this muscle right here. And then come on down. As you come down, you're going to feel it a little bit more. Your hip flexor. Just took me a moment there. And we're just going to hold this here. And as while we're here, let's just take the hand up and down. And great. Now take a step forward with that back foot. Plant it down. Put the weight on the back foot and bring the front toe up. Just going to hold it up. And then go ahead and tap it. Maybe side to side. A little mobility in the ankle. Coming back to center. Put the weight in the front leg. And we're going to lift that back leg up into a quad stretch. So hold on to something if you need to. Make sure that your legs are close together. And press forward on the front of your hip there, the right hip. Really feeling the stretch in the quad. Very good. And then we're just going to bring that leg around the front. Flex the foot and come down if you can. If you're a yogi, you might want to bring your hands to heart center. Just holding here for a moment. Woo. And then coming up, give it a shake. And let's do the other side. So right leg's coming forward, left leg is back. Keep that back heel planted. And we're going to bend the right knee till it's over top of the ankle, coming into a lunge. Really pressing the heel back. And let's bring the left arm across for shoulder stretch. And then release the arm. Let's come up high on the toe on the back foot. Nice hip flexor here. So tilting the pelvis forward. You're going to feel that in this hip flexor on your left leg. Let's just bend the knees a little bit. Just intensifies that stretch a little bit, but you don't want it to hurt. And let's go ahead and take the left hand up now. Getting a stretch in through the forearm and down. Give that a shake. We're going to step in slightly with that back leg. Put the weight in the left leg there and bring your toe up. Just holding it up. Really bring your toes as far as you can towards your shin. Getting a nice stretch in through the calf. And then maybe tapping it, taking it side to side, feeling a little bit of mobility there in the ankles and the feet. Coming back to center. Let's put the weight on that front leg. Left leg comes up now into a quad stretch. So once you have hold of your foot or your sock or your heel or your shoe or whatever works for you, just try to stand up tall, bringing the legs together as close as possible and pushing the left hip forward. Just holding here for a moment. And then release that leg gently. Bring it across the top of the left leg. Flex the foot and then come on down. Once again, if you choose to be in a yogi stance, bring your hands to heart center. Ooh, there we go. Don't worry about falling out of balance. You can just come right back in. And then release. Shake it out. Shake it out. Nice work. Shake out the hands. Hope you're feeling better already. Let's take a nice deep breath in together. And out. One more time, another deep breath in. And out. I hope you had a nice time here with me today and that you enjoyed your stretch and you're feeling good. Or remember, you can do any of these stretches anytime throughout the day when you just feel like you need to move and you need to stretch out your arms, your shoulders, your legs, whatever it is. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Stay cool.